Once upon a time, in the wild, misty highlands of ancient Scotland, there lived a young princess named Merida, with a mane of fiery red curls and a spirit just as untamed. Merida was unlike any royal the kingdom had ever known. While her mother, Queen Elinor, worked tirelessly to teach her the ways of a proper lady. Manners, posture, diplomacy, Merida found her true joy in archery, swordplay, and galloping through the forest on her horse, Angus. But fate, as the old stories say, often comes knocking whether we are ready or not. When Merida comes of age, Queen Elinor announces a royal tradition. The firstborn sons of the three allied clans will compete for Merida's hand in marriage. It's not a choice, it's a duty, a way to ensure peace and unity across the kingdom. But Merida is not a prize to be won. Outraged at the idea of being married off, Merida rebels. She chooses archery as the challenge for the suitors and shocks the entire kingdom by entering the competition herself. "I'll be shooting for my own hand," she declares, splitting an arrow with another to win. It's bold, it's brave, and it pushes her and her mother to a breaking point. That night, in a fit of anger and desperation, Merida rides deep into the forest, chasing a trail of will-o'-the-wisps, the mysterious lights of Celtic legend said to lead you to your fate. They lead her to a hidden cottage, home to a rather eccentric witch disguised as a woodcarver. Merida begs the witch for a spell to change her mother, hoping that if Elinor changes, her fate will change too. The witch agrees, crafting a spell in the form of a cake. Merida returns home and gives the cake to Queen Elinor, but instead of changing her mind, the spell changes her body. Elinor transforms into a bear, the very creature Merida's father, King Fergus, has haunted ever since one attacked them years ago. Terrified, Merida helps her bear mother escape the castle and they flee into the wilderness. Now the race is on. They must reverse the spell before the second sunrise, or Elinor will remain a bear forever, mind, heart, and soul. During their journey, Merida sees her mother with new eyes. Elinor, once rigid and composed, now struggles with animal instincts and fear. Yet, even as a bear, she protects her daughter, and Merida, for the first time, listens. She learns the value of her mother's wisdom and sees the pain her rebellion caused. They discover that the spell's riddle speaks of mending the bond torn by pride. That bond is not just the family tapestry Merida slashed in anger. It's the emotional tie between mother and daughter. Together, they try to fix both. But there is another danger lurking, the ancient bear Mor'du. Once a prince who sought strength over wisdom, still roams the forest. A monster trapped by his own pride and a similar curse. He becomes a dark mirror of what Merida and Elinor could become if they don't heal their bond. In a final confrontation, Merida and her bear mother face Mor'du. Elinor risks her life to protect her daughter. In the end, Mor'du is destroyed and his tortured spirit finally freed. As the sun rises, Merida places the repaired tapestry over her mother and tearfully apologizes, not with magic, but with love, sincere, honest, and brave. And just like that, the spell breaks. Elinor returns to her human form. They return to the castle, where Merida now stands not as a girl forced into tradition, but as a leader who helped change it. Peace is restored. not through marriage, but through understanding. And for the first time, mother and daughter ride side by side, free, fearless, and stronger than ever. Stories like Brave remind us that real courage isn't always about fighting dragons or changing fate with spells. Sometimes it's about healing the relationships that matter most and learning to see the people we love in a new light. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Brave, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Two Broke Philologists, where we explore the power of stories from fairy tales to philosophy. Thanks for watching!